Hello everybody, welcome back to my channel. Tonight we're having some lamb and some couscous with some asparagus. My lamb is already washed and I have to add some lemon juice from a fresh lemon, and these are the spices that I'm going to use. I'm not going to use adobo because it's kind of salty, and I'm also going to put some fresh garlic to it. I'm going to fry these in olive oil. I also have my other ingredients here that I'm going to need. And I'm going to season them and I'll be back. First, we're going to start by squeezing the lemon. And the reason that you use lemon is because lamb is a little strong in flavor. So the lemon helps it. We're going to make sure that all of it has some lemon juice. Don't worry about the seeds. A lot of lemon juice. It gives it a good taste too. So we're going to start with the complete. Make sure you get both sides. This one don't want to turn. And then the last one. So we're going to season them, all of them, with all the spices. You put any spice you want, but make sure that you use a lemon for the flavor of the lamb, because lamb is a little strong in flavor, the meat. So the lemon helps it a lot. So we'll be back after everything's seasoned, and we're going to put it in the frying pan. Okay, in the frying pan I put some olive oil, probably like a 1/3 cup of olive oil. We're going to put these lamb chops, I guess, to fry, to cook. And I can only do 2 at a time. Put this on here. And then to this, on top, I'm going to add some fresh garlic. Okay. And then we're going to let them cook until they get brown on one side. And then I'll come back and turn them. And you might say, wow, that's an old frying pan. Yes, it is. I had this frying pan for 15 years, but I will never give it up. And I got new ones, but they don't do the job that this baby does. So don't mind the frying pan. I'll be back. With the lamb chops, I'm going to make some couscous. So to make couscous, you have to have the same as the liquid as the couscous. I have here some chicken broth, and I'm going to add some olive oil and a little salt. I'm going to add a little salt to it. Just a little bit. Oh, come on. I don't like salt. And then a little bit of olive oil. Like a tablespoon of olive oil. I'm going to let this warm up a little bit, and then we're going to add the couscous. Okay, I'm going to turn these over already. Oops. So you don't burn this up. There you go. This one too. Oh, look how nice. Now, once the chicken broth heats up, I'm going to add the couscous and I'll come back. Okay, the chicken broth is heated. So remember, if it's a cup of chicken broth, you're going to add a cup of couscous. And this cooks like in 3-4 minutes. That's it. Now, we're going to let it cook for a few minutes. I'm going to cover it. And then once it's done, you're going to fluff it up with a fork. So I'm going to lower the heat to low. I'm going to cover it, and then we'll come back. Alright guys, the couscous, I'm sorry, it's already done. So to this, I'm going to add some green onions. And I'm just going to let them sit there. And you have to fluff it up with a fork. Okay. Now we're going to move to the side, and I'm going to make some asparagus. So we'll be back. Look at these lamb chops, guys. Now to this, I'm going to add some onions and peppers. on top. And just, we're going to let them sit there and get soft a little bit. I'm going to save some for the other lamb chop. And that's it. I'm going to cover it for a few minutes. And this is done. Now I'm going to start on my asparagus. Look at how nice. Right here I have some fresh asparagus. And I'm only going to do half of these because it's a lot. So I'm going to take a few out of here. And this is how you cut this hard part. You just snap it, and by itself it will pick where it's hard, it'll snap. You don't want to eat this hard stuff. I'm going to clean them, and then I'm going to take it to the frying pan and show you how I make them. I'll be back. Alright, I'm taking these out because they're already done. And I'm going to take the peppers and onions out too. I use olive oil to cook everything, so my grandson's pushing the light over here because I forgot to put it over here. Now we're going to add that last one. Okay. And now, on this frying pan, I'm going to add a little bit of olive oil for the asparagus. Some olive oil. I cook a lot with olive oil. It's good for you. Give me a minute. My kitchen is so small, I have to move around and grab this and that. I'm going to add garlic to it. A good amount of garlic. I think 2 cloves is good enough. Right, Tony? You think 2 or more?
I think that's good enough.
Okay. And after this, you're going to let the oil catch the garlic flavors. This dinner, you can make it in 30 minutes. It's very easy. Now we're going to add the asparagus and let them cook until they're tender. And we'll take them out of there. I'll be back. I have my last lamb chop. I'm going to turn it. I'm going to add the rest of the peppers and onions. I'm going to let this cook for a few more minutes. And everything should be done by then. My asparagus is done. I'm going to remove them from the frying pan and put them in a plate so I can start serving in a minute. And they don't have to be real tender, just a little bit al dente as long as they catch the flavor of the oil and the garlic. And this is good for you, really. Be back. My lamb chops are ready with all the peppers and onions and my asparagus. Now I'm about to make plates for me and my grandson so we could eat. Look at how nice. This is done very quick. My plate is done. As you can tell, look at the lamb chop, the couscous, and asparagus. Anybody can make this. You guys can learn. As long as you don't start a fire and put the heat on high, you can make anything you want. As I'm cooking and making these videos, my grandson is learning because he goes off to college next year with God's help. So he has to learn how to cook on his own. So he's learning too from the videos that I'm making. So once again, guys, I want to thank you for watching my videos. Please give me a like and subscribe, and I'll see you on the next video. Thank you so much. Blessings. Bye-bye.